what we're going to do is we're going to go through all of the items inside this box, and I'll be explaining what each of the items actually represents and means. My name is Admir Bayrami and I'm a program director at Con선월드와이드 in 튀르키예. So what we're going to do today is we're gonna unbox a box showing the items that we have been distributing to the people who have been affected by the earthquake in 튀르키예. So the first item that I'm going to pull out from the box, or the items, is the lentils. This is an item which is very important in Turkish culture. People make lentil soup or mercimek çorbası, which is famous for having in breakfast time. And when the earthquake was happening, when there was nothing available, this was the only food that I could access, which was soup. Very warm soup during a cold time. In addition to that, there is also bulgur. It's also one of the main food that people use in 튀르키예. And then I'll go to the next item, pasta, which is very important, easy to cook, particularly in the conditions where there is not enough kitchen items, and also something that provides a lot of calories and keeps people fed and well nourished. Along with the pasta, of course, there's tomato paste, which helps not just with the preparation of pasta, but also with different soups to prepare them and make them tasty. The other thing that we were also providing was a tuna can, similar to this one that you see. I think what is important to mention is that during the emergency, when people couldn't access their homes, there was no refrigeration, and usually the items that we call dry food before they're actually prepared is something important, that it can have a lasting time in case it's going to be used the next day or a day after, depending on how people organize themselves. In addition to that, one of the very important items that usually is cooked in both Turkish culture and also in Syrian, it's the white beans. But I want to mention a special item here. The special item, not just for me, but also for all of our colleagues. I think after the earthquake, what happened, it was very distressing, and it was cold weather, so maybe it was almost zero when the earthquake happened. So not being able to go home, waiting outside for a long time, we got cold. And to have that first a cup of tea meant a lot. So it is well known in Turkish culture, wherever you go as a hospitality, people will always offer you some tea, and it meant so much. So as part of the package, we thought it's essential to include some tea and some sugar. I think what is very important for us as humanitarian, I'm speaking not just about Turkey, but any country, is that we need to make sure that people are receiving sufficient amount of calories to go through the day. It's not only that we look into the calories, but we're also looking at important nutrients that need to be part of that package. In this case, we provided what is culturally available and what people usually consume. So once on the street, as you may imagine, it was very cold and people rushed out of their homes. Not enough food because no one brought food with them, and we couldn't go back to our apartments to take it. What I want to point out on a couple of occasions when I didn't have any food, I want to say that it was a remarkable solidarity of community, of Turkish people in general, because even when I was in a car park, there were moments when a random person will come with a pot of soup and give me one cup, and this meant a lot. And we were doing the same as a Con선월드와이드. People were helping each other and were very much caring about each other until we had an opportunity to start receiving some of the assistance from international community like South Korean people. Thanks to generous donation of South Korean people, which we're very grateful for, we have done this thanks to the Korean support, and this assistance went to 9,153 households or homes, thanks to you. I hope that helps.